Hello everybody and welcome to Mount Pleasant Gaming. I'm Emperor Craig and I know what you must be thinking right now. He's finally back on camera. It's been about a year since I've been on camera. The main reason is because my computer broke, and since then I've been using a computer that isn't as good, and I'm not really able to edit videos anymore, and I needed to edit a lot of things out, such as knocks on the door, people talking, loud noises outside, coughing, sneezing, stuff like that. So basically, I have to try and do this entire video in one take. Now you're probably thinking, thank God he's back on camera, because with a face like this, how can I stay off camera for this long, eh? Basically now, I'm hoping to do this video and do it in one take and not have to edit anything out, so I have to hope nothing happens. So basically, as the title says, this video is going to be the beginning of my top 5 most anticipated games right now. I'm not going to do all 5 in one video because I actually want to talk about each game for a decent period of time. So I'm going to do one video for each game. I'm not sure how long each video will be. It really depends on how much I've got to talk about the game. One or two might be shorter than the others, like a bit by a bit. But I'm going to start with number 5. I'm not going to start with number 1, obviously. Sorry about the darkness. It's very cold and dark today. It's miserable weather. It's raining right now, actually. So this view is probably a bit bad because of the darkness going on. My camera isn't adjusting that well. So basically, I'm going to kick off with number 5. Any of my most anticipated games right now. It's a top 5 because, you know, I don't anticipate that many games because I don't like to get hyped for too much, if I'm honest, because I usually end up disappointed. But these are games I actually am really hyped for. So, number 5, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now, I'm not usually hyped for Call of Duty games. I'm not one of those ones who buys every single Call of Duty game on release. I've got all of them except for Black Ops 4, and I think I had Black Ops 3 on my Xbox One, but with me selling that, I don't have that anymore. And I wasn't a big fan of Black Ops anyway, so it's no big loss. And I don't think I haven't played the one with Kit Harington. I think that's Infinite Warfare, maybe. It's cheap as hell now, so I might buy it at some point just to play the story anyway. Although a lot of people have said it's bad. And I did buy Call of Duty World War II on day 1, I believe, because I was quite excited for the return to old combat, you know, like the original Call of Duties were. But with Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I'm very, very excited. The Modern Warfare series is easily the best series in the game and has the best storylines and best multiplayer. Well, 1 and 2 anyway. 3 is still really good, but not as good as the first 2. Now, Call of Duty Modern Warfare is not a remake. It's a soft reboot, as they say. Captain Price is back. This time played by Barry Sloane, who is actually an actor I very much like, and I like him enough that I follow him on Twitter. He's been in a few things I've seen, and he's probably perfect for the role, I think, because he was in the show called 6, which was about military special ops SEALs, I think. Yeah, it was SEALs. So he's pretty much got the experience to play Captain Price. And he's British as well, and even though he does support Liverpool, which is a bit of a no-no, he seems like an okay guy. I'm not going to hold a grudge against him for supporting Liverpool. I mean, they are doing well right now, but you know, still it's Liverpool. So basically, the information about the game, I'm going to go into why I'm excited for it. Is the single player is going to be different. There's going to be some kind of like grading system where it grades you depending on casualties, such as civilian casualties and stuff like that. Like there'll be moments in the game where you have to decide whether or not to shoot someone. I think one of the examples cited on Wikipedia, because that's what I read before I did this video, was that there's one point where a woman reaches for something and she might be reaching for a gun, she might be reaching for a baby, you don't know. So you have to decide whether to shoot or not. And you'll be graded on that. and you'll get rewards based on what grade you get. So that's pretty cool. There'll be choices as well, dialogue changes depending on choices you make. It might be a really good campaign, I think. You know, it's they released the trailer for it and it actually looks awesome. I'm not sure how long it is yet though. It'd probably be the standard 6 to 10 hours or something, which sucks because, you know, it's always better when they have a longer campaign. You know. But you'll be playing as two characters in the campaign, and I'm looking off to the side because I've got everything written down just so I know exactly what points to make. Playing as two characters, one in the first half who's a metropolitan police officer who is former military, I believe, and then in the second half you play CIA. I'm not entirely sure why there's a change of character, but knowing Call of Duty, it's because one of them dies. I don't know. I mean, they usually die in Call of Duty, to be honest. Like, your characters don't live that long, usually. But it could just be that the story changes and dictates a change of character, if I'm honest. Besides Captain Price, we're not really sure who else is going to be in it. I mean, from the story trailer, it doesn't look as though Gaz or Ghost or Soap are in it. Which, yeah, kind of sucks because they were great characters and all. You know, but Captain Price is the daddy of Modern Warfare, so it makes more sense for him to be in it than the others, if I'm honest. Basically, everything I'm going to talk about now is going to be multiplayer, sort of. There's going to be no season pass, which is fantastic news. That's what Battlefield 5 did, although, you know, Battlefield 5 wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. Which means that you won't be paying for content afterwards. Everything will be free, which I think is much better because, you know, you want it. Like, you pay a lot of money for these games as it is, so you don't want to have to spend lots of money on season passes and extra content after it's released and stuff. Like, if it's like real meaty content, then it's different. You know, like The Witcher 3, like their DLCs were like real big. But when it's just a couple maps, what's the point? You know, it's just too much. I paid for like the first map pack for World War II, and I stopped playing the game like a week later because I just got bored. So it ended up being a waste of money, to be honest. They've introduced a new mode, and if you played the beta, you've probably played this mode, which is Ground War, which is like 32v32 or something. I did play it twice. The first time I played it, it was so laggy that it crashed. And it wasn't a problem with me because I've got decent internet. But it was just laggy as hell. It's basically large-scale domination. Much like the Battlefield series, but on a smaller scale. The one problem is, though, that with a mode like this, and with as many buildings as there are, you need destruction. Battlefield does destruction. There are too many places for people to camp. Call of Duty is known for camping. I mean, Battlefield has a lot of camping in it too. You need you need to be able to destroy things. You know, like when you can have people just camping in a building all the time, it just takes the fun out of the game. So in a big mode like that, you need destruction. Like, you don't have to have it in a normal team deathmatch domination stuff, but in Ground War you definitely need it, especially with all the vehicles. The second game I played, the enemy basically tried to spawn trap the team. Well, the entire team. There was a building right outside the spawn point, and the enemy just stayed there picking everyone off the entire time, and you couldn't kill them quick enough. Like, the problem was, like, you can spawn on your teammates, and so we weren't able to kill them quick enough before they could. We couldn't kill the entire team or the entire squad because they were following the Battlefield model of squad. We could have spawned on teammates and stuff or on the points, but it was more a case of wanting to get rid of them out of that building because they were camping and trying to spawn trap people, which wasn't good. Ground War has a lot of promise, if I'm honest, but they need to do it differently for it to be good. The other modes, the new modes, are Gunfight, NVG, and Cyber Attack. Although Cyber Attack isn't really a new mode, Cyber Attack is basically Search and Destroy, just with a different name and a different style. It's the same basic. Oh, you can revive teammates. Other than that, it's basically Search and Destroy. You either do the objective or you kill the entire team. gunfight is 2-on-2 in a very small area. I think it looks as though there is more than one way to play it. You can either play it with weapons already, so it's random weapons given to you, or you can pick weapons up in the arena. Both are good. I quite enjoyed gunfight. That was actually the first bit of beta they released. It was quite fun. And NVG, which is night vision, which it stands for night vision goggles, and it's basically night vision mode. So all the maps are dark, and you have night vision goggles on, and so you've got a laser pointer on your gun. And obviously enemies can see the laser pointer. That's actually a fun mode. It's quite cool playing the maps in the dark with night vision on. But it remains to be seen whether these modes get old real quick, you know, like maybe they'll get boring. I don't know, maybe they'll stay good. It really depends on how many maps each one has. There's going to be cross-play between PlayStation, Xbox and PC, and it will be sorted by whether you're using a keyboard or mouse or controller as well. And I think there's an option to disable that as well, so you'll actually be able to play with people. So if you're playing with a controller, you can play with people playing with keyboard or mouse, which, you know, should give the keyboard and mouse people an advantage, because it's easier to control recoil on a mouse and easier to aim with the pinpoint accuracy. But on the plus side, it lets you play with your friends. Not everyone has the same consoles and their friends, you know, so it lets you play with people who you wouldn't normally be able to play with, which is good. There's going to be another mode as well. Sorry, I'm looking at the paper again. Can't remember everything, to be honest. Too much to remember. They're bringing back Spec Ops mode. Now, this is going to be a bit... This is controversial, to be honest. But they've made it console exclusive for a year, which is stupid. It's actually exclusive to the PlayStation for 1 year. I actually have a PlayStation, and I'll be buying Modern Warfare on the PlayStation, but I still find this ridiculous. Like, I get it when games are console exclusive, because that's normal. You know, certain games don't gel well with the other console anyway. But having a mode in a game that is multi-platform be console exclusive is stupid. Especially for that long, for a year, it's ridiculous. They've done it before where they've had certain things exclusive to one console for like a month or two. They did it with I think they did it with World War II or Black Ops 4. I'm not sure. Where it was like content was for a month or two. For a year is absolutely fucking ridiculous, because by the time the exclusivity is up, the next Call of Duty is out, and most people will probably move on to it. I don't think people are just going to stick around for Spec Ops on the Xbox. You know, they're not going to be like, oh, I'm staying around for Spec Ops now. No, the next Call of Duty is out, and we don't know how good that would be. You know, we don't even know which one it is yet. So that is actually ridiculous. So Call of Duty is coming out on October 25th. On everything and everywhere. Well, I say everything is on PS4, Xbox One, PC, and it's coming out in I think it's coming out in everywhere at the same time. Otherwise, it'd be ridiculous. But it does look good. Multiplayer plays good. I like the way the guns feel. Although the one problem I had was the fact that I'm an assault rifle guy, and the first assault rifle you get, the M4A1, was the best one for me. I didn't like the others. So it just seems as though, you know, like, leveling up doesn't really get you better guns. But it might just be me. Maybe other people like other guns more. I'm not really sure. Like the higher level one, the level 28 one, the Odin, was a terrible gun. Like, the recoil on it's terrible. It seems to fire a bit slow as well. So it seems as though like leveling up didn't really get you better guns, but worse guns, which is stupid. But I'm still looking forward to it, because it looks amazing and it does play amazing. And I will probably buy it day one. It really depends, to be honest. I very likely will. I'm definitely planning on it at the moment. Just depends on how I feel closer. I mean, I don't think anything's going to change closer to the date, so I'm getting it day one anyway. So yeah, that's my number 5 anticipated games in my list of 5. Number 4 will come tomorrow or Tuesday. No, tomorrow is Tuesday. What am I talking about? tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm not really sure yet. It depends on. I'm not sure if I want to release all 5 this week, or 3 this week, 2 next week, or 2 this week, 3 next week. I'm not really sure, if I'm honest. But it'll come this week. Because I'm not doing one a week. That'd be stupid. That'd be a long top 5. I already know what the top 5 is as well. Top 3 can be all. Top 3 will be a bit interchangeable, if I'm honest, for a lot of people. But for me, my top 3 is set in stone for definite. And a lot of people, I'm not sure if a lot of people will watch these videos, but if they do, I have a fair few people telling me why I'm wrong with number 1, even though it's my personal opinion. Number 3 will cause a lot of trouble for people, because it's definitely very much a highly anticipated game by a lot of people. So a lot of people will say, "Why is it number 3? Should be higher." And there are reasons it is number 3. I promise you. So I'll be telling you the game and the reasons why it's number 3 when I do the video. Anyway, so I hope you have a good day. I hope the weather is better than it is here, because it's raining here, and I actually have to pick my son up from school in the rain, which is going to be a pain in the balls because I don't drive, I walk. So I have to take my umbrella. And so yeah, I hope you have a good day. I hope you liked the video. I hope, tell me if you're looking forward to more Modern Warfare or not. If not, tell me why. If you are, tell me why as well. It's interesting to hear why other people are excited for games. So if you like the video, if you like, subscribe as well. Maybe that'd be cool. It's up to you. And I hope you have a good day. And these 2 previous videos, wait, hang on, I gotta get it right. They're gonna be Apex Legends videos. I'm not sure if you're into Apex at all. This button here, gotta get it right, will be the button to subscribe, I think. I don't know, it's the circle with my face on it. So yeah, have a good day, and keep on gaming. Bye.